Hey, Scott from Ron Francis Wiring. We're going to talk about gauges. While we don't sell gauges here at Ron Francis Wiring, we do wire them up, which leads to a couple questions I'd like to talk about real quick. First off, you always have to match the sending unit to the gauge. So for example, if you're installing new gauges in your project, but you still have the original fuel tank and sending unit, you may find that that sending unit doesn't match the gauge itself that you're installing. So it's very important to match them. If the vendor for the gauges gives you a new sending unit, you might want to check out to make sure that the ohms reading is equal to that in the tank. If it's not, you better install that new sending unit. Secondly, is a lot of customers confuse sending units for gauges and sensors for a computer. So typically, a sensor for the computer, let's say the water temp sensor, it's going to be 2 wires, and a sending unit for a gauge is going to be 1 wire. So once again, it's important to match the sending unit to the gauge so that they are expecting the proper values. And also, you typically can't use that sensor for a gauge itself. There's a couple exceptions. Mainly early LS engines do have a 3-prong water temp sensor sending unit, that 3rd wire being for a gauge. But then again, you're getting involved with making sure that the gauges you have do match that sending unit. So better safe than sorry, you typically want to use the sending unit that came with your gauges to make sure that they match. Thanks for watching. You can check out more at ronfrancis.com.